All right, guys, I think we're live. I'm so far the only one on the stream, but I'm about to go on Reddit and we're going to be drawing some pictures from the Reddit Draw Me subreddit. So, first up here, we have a baby and a cat. And I was always doing these on my own, but I was thinking, why don't we do this live and we can have people on Reddit see this live and see how it comes out. So my name is Raymond. I'm a new artist that started drawing at 29 years old for 4 months. And you know what? Drawing kids aren't my best. I try to draw my daughter, but sometimes it just doesn't come out right. But we'll be giving it a shot. And that's the thing with the Draw Me Challenge is people of all skill levels show up and try to contribute and have their own unique take on the same picture. So give me a second. I'm going to be posting a link to this live stream underneath the Reddit post where this cute picture was posted. And then hope some of you guys can start joining the stream and let's have some fun here. All right, so let's see my stream. Hey, I'm drawing your picture on live stream. Feel free to check it out. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna be opening some. We're lucky we might get one person to join. So far, I think it's just me. Let's see the YouTube live control panel. Select stream. All right, it's just me, but it's okay. We're gonna get some more people to join. I hope to do this for like an hour or so. And whoa, what happened here? No. Okay, we have the live chat going here on the side. Okay, and let's see if we can what we can do here. So I think the request is to remove the pacifier, which we can do. And I'm gonna try no construction because no construction is way more fun. Okay, and it's showing up on the iPad. That's great. Okay. And all right, I think I should just nail the body down first. Big shapes here. Okay. All right. Jeans. And I apologize in advance. So I think I was the only one on stream when I said this. I started drawing like 4 months ago, and I'm gonna try my best to do these pictures justice. A lot of my learning process just comes from drawing from real life, from references, from books. And I was really lucky to find this Draw Me community here on Reddit. But I think this is probably too big. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if you're watching this, I wouldn't be too worried. I'm gonna be trying to fix everything here. As getting artists, just the proportions are just the most difficult thing here. Let me see. Okay, no one is on stream, which is kind of good because it didn't start out in the way I wanted. Where is the chat? Oh, the chat's up there. Okay. We're probably just waiting for somebody to join the stream, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm getting some practice here. This clothing is definitely very difficult. Just trying to draw it in the same proportion as my reference so it's not deviating too badly from it. Yes, and I also just try to pick the pictures and nobody has uploaded anything so far. So hopefully, you know, if you're waiting for somebody to cover your picture, at least you'll have mine. You know, I'm not a pro artist. You know that somebody has worked on it. And I really do appreciate you guys uploading these pictures for practice. It does help a lot. Okay, how does this shape look? Okay. Eventually, we're going to be putting a timer on these, so we're going to keep it moving, but I feel like I'm not at that skill level yet, so let's see what we can do with unlimited time. So I would have to wrap it up at some point, but I, you know, definitely feel like we're not there yet. Let's zoom in to take a look. Okay, let's zoom in here. And I'm manipulating an image on my screen just to get a good view of the eyes. Again, some of the most challenging things because it's really tiny on this little baby here. So let's see. I'm just gonna try to make sure the eyelashes are in the right position here. Let's see how that looks. Huh. Why does it keep... Oh, we got one viewer. Well, welcome viewer to my artistic struggles. And we are trying to draw this picture. I don't know if you're the original uploader. If you are, thank you very much for this picture. It's a very cute picture of the cat and the baby. So let's see. We can get rid of the pacifier. Gotta clean this up a little bit more. Okay. How about that? Maybe that's a better shape for it. I don't know. Yeah, I think so, right? Looks much better to me. I'll be worrying about that stuff later. Let's draw. It's blocking the shape of the cat. Maybe shortening the sofa. Just make it easier. Let's not worry about that. Let's try to put the cat in the right position here. The head of the cat is touching. I'm gonna move it even more closer, just like it is in the picture. Okay, let's not worry about the details. Let's get the shapes right. Yes, and you know, one of the challenges of owning a black cat is they are so hard to show on the picture. Really difficult because I know this. I have a black cat myself, so Yes, next time, just because I'm becoming an artist, I wouldn't get a black cat just because they are so difficult. See, I'm really just guessing what's happening here on the right side because I can't make out the shape here. Let me see. Yeah, it's really tough. Got a black cat. Yeah. I don't have anything against black cats, but I think our cameras don't really capture black cats very well. So I don't know what to do here, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can draw the cat ears. Yeah, it's not bad, huh? Okay. Well, thank you to the one viewer that decides to check out my stream. I'm sure this will I'll put the link here. The link will be valid to everybody else that comes and see the final product. And see if anybody else will join us. Okay, I got it. Let's put this here. Let's put the chat here. Perfect. Okay, adjust my camera a little bit. Put me on the center. Okay, all right. Let's see. So what do we do? So right now we're gonna tackle the hardest thing for a beginner artist, which in my opinion, most difficult is the hands. Secondly is hair. So we're about to fill those two in. So let's see how it goes. Oops. All right. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining my stream. Snowy koala. Appreciate the view. All right, so let's draw the fingers. Yeah, we got the first viewer here on stream. Oof. I'm not happy with the fingers, but I think that might be the best I can do for now. Yeah, I really don't like drawing fingers, but I mean, what can you do? You know, years from now, I look back, the biggest improvements are probably going to be in the hands. Just this thumb here doesn't look right to me at all. So let's see if we can fix it. The thumb is kind of like poking out a little on this side. I think that is better. Okay, that's good. All right, this other thumb. Oh, you're doing fine. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, you know, the inspiration for this stream is I was doing these Reddit Draw Me challenges on my own, but I was thought, you know what? I bet nobody else is streaming the whole process of drawing these. And I think that's what makes it fun, right? It's really the mess ups and just, you know, the struggles of learning art. Oh my God. See another butchered job on the fingers. I mean, I think that's how you can tell, man. I'm just starting up and trying to learn how to grasp these different ideas. No idea what to do. Okay, let's see how I feel about this. I don't know. Maybe that's the best I can do for the hands for now. And then the hair, got very curly hair. Let's see. Wondering what we can do to kind of simulate this texture of the baby. I think it's just gonna be like this type of idea here. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this baby may be like a year or so in age. If he's just standing up like that, I think it's closer to 1 year old. I know this because I personally have like a daughter who's almost turning 2. So, all right, let's coloring in a little bit. Or maybe it's fixed to genes. See the genes. Oh, James. Oh, hey James, how's it going? Thanks for checking out my stream. So it's just you two on the streams, but I appreciate the support. Yeah. Hey guys, didn't know you guys were yeah, not. Hi. Who's this Spider SSS? Do I know you? Well, if I don't know you, welcome to my stream. So we're just finishing up this drawing here of the baby and the cat. Just plan to at least do this for like an hour, do like 3 or 4 pictures. So let's see if there's any important wrinkles that we need to tackle. So these details just kind of make it more believable. Oh, great. That was my intention. So it it worked. Yeah, I'm so glad you joined us. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, like I just started drawing like 4 months ago and I just wanted to show everybody my process. And we're about to start coloring this. Let's see. I know it's not the exact shade of pink. Oh, actually, you know what I want to do is I want to put this on another layer so that it doesn't cover up my pen. Yeah, now it's transparent. So we're going to go with that, but you know, with digital painting, if you don't like it, you can just change it. It is so simple. So I think, man, my color theory is just definitely not my strongest here. But I'm seeing that it's kind of darker than what I just did. All right, we have another viewer. Great. I'm so glad everybody is giving the stream a chance and checking it out. Yeah, we're just trying to draw this kid. I got rid of the pacifier, which is the biggest request from the OP. So hope, you know, and this is just a loose sketch. I don't know why the pinks are not matching up. Maybe it's just gotta go over a few more times. All right, and let's find a gene color. How about this one? No. Try something else. Maybe this one? I think the previous one is more accurate. How about this one? No. All right, let's go with this one. Okay, we're just getting the idea here. So I think I'm getting the idea that these are jeans. It's not the exact color. It's okay though. Not too bothered by it. Okay. Just trying to, yeah, put some text, different values of the jeans. Okay. Skin color. Let's see. See the baby skin. I think that's a good place to start. Maybe. Let's see. R11. How about R1? Maybe that's a better option. This is nice. What app do you use? This is the Concept app. A lot of people use Procreate, but I think for things like this, I like Concepts because the canvas can be unlimited. So you can just keep scrolling to the side if you want. And it's for, I really like sketchbooking, and I don't, like confining my drawings to just, a couple of drawings per page. So I really like it. I think you should check it out. I think for more intricate stuff, that's where I use Procreate. But this stuff like this, I think Concept would serve you very well. And the inspiration behind this stream is I just figured out how you can output a image straight to OBS from an iPad, and that's what you guys are seeing right here. And I didn't need a capture card. That was perfect. So I was working this morning, I got the inspiration, and it was like, let's hop on here and do a Reddit Draw Me challenge. Okay, so let's add some values here. Seeing the front of the head, it's kind of shaded in here a little bit. Let's see if this. Let's see. Also, another reason why I like it so much is that they group the colors. So let's say I open up my color wheel here. You can see that there's already predefined colors. So if you like a certain color combination, you can go back to the exact one every single time. And this is really different from something like Procreate where you need to pick the right color every time. So I think for that is very freeing. I don't want to worry too much about finding that correct color combination. And these are grouped together. So if I'm like shifting in value, I can just go up and down here and find what I need. Those are reasons why I really like this app, but obviously, I mean, there's different uses for different apps. So I trying to learn Photoshop. Photoshop very powerful, but I think a lot of people aren't paying for subscription. Another great thing about this app is it's free. So anybody can go on the App Store. If you have a iPad, you can download this and check it out. Yeah, I just highly recommend this app. And let's see the color of the hair. Maybe we can add some kind of light values for the cheeks. How does that look? I don't think that's too much. I don't know. I think it shouldn't be that red. Maybe just a little bit. A little bit. Hope I'm not overdoing it. Just a little bit, because I'm seeing like some redness on the face here. I don't know what to do here, but I think maybe just. Trying to get some of that. Yeah, I'll see if you. Hey, I know for a fact you can get it on Android. And that's the great thing about Concept is you can get it on any platform. Any platform they have it. So it's not like Procreate where you need an iPad to get it. It's free and is on almost anything. It's on Windows. The only thing it's not on it's not on a Mac, and which they should really work on that. But almost any other platform they have it. And I recommend you get it and mess around with it. Yeah, you can't really lose. It's free. Okay, let's do the socks. All right, so maybe let's do some hair color, kind of like a brown. Let's see if this works. Yeah, this has been really fun so far. I'm so glad you guys are able to join me. Having a blast. IBIS Paint X. Okay, yeah, that's one of the ones I hear people on Android use. I mean, yeah, use whatever you want because the more you use it, the more familiar you are with it. And that's what makes you a good artist. It's just you know your tools and you use it really well. And today I saw a guy on Reddit that his whole thing is he uses his phone to paint, and he's drawing these like crazy realistic eyes and skin tone way better than what I can do with an iPad, So it really amazes me what people can do once they get familiar with like a certain tool. It's mind-boggling what can happen when you practice something over and over and you get all that skill. So the black cat here, I think, let's just try. Okay, let's maybe do the eyes first. I think maybe the eye last. So I can see that it really needs to go darker here. Let's see if this works. I mean, it was absolutely not absolutely black. I'm not upset over it. It still looks black, and it's the blackest thing on the page. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I shouldn't have let go here. Use my phone? Hey, you don't need to be. I mean, if you're the first, if this is your first time meeting me and first time you're on my channel, the name of my channel is No Talent Art, and my whole point is you shouldn't stop at something because people think you don't have any talent. A lot of what you think is talent is probably just skill. And I think really anybody should learn to practice and do art, and you put in the hours and you get the practice in, over time you're going to be really good at it. And people are going to be like, wow, you have so much talent, but you really know that, how you got there. It's just through the practice. And I mean, look at me, like I'm a 29-year-old dad and just started drawing like 4 months ago. And I just, never did much art until now. But with practice, I really liked my results. And I just want to keep doing this to see where I can go. Yeah, if you're on a phone is really powerful, man. These phones are not like how phones used to be. So use whatever tools. Like when I draw oh no, this is covering my pen. Okay, so I can't have it go darker than that. Okay, let's see. Let's put like a yellow here for the eyes. See how that... Okay. Let's see how that is. Okay, I think that works. From the picture, I can't really make out much more of the cat. So maybe you're just trying to lighten up the inside of the ears a little bit. Just kind of very thin kind of flesh. Not too much. Yeah, experimentation is key when it comes to this kind of stuff. Okay, maybe it's like a red, maybe like that. But I want to not be so bright. Could turn down the saturation. Okay, I don't think there's much more I can make out of this picture here. Maybe we can fix the background a little bit. I'm gonna make this like a box, I think. Let's make this into a box. Make it more visually appealing. How about that? Just trying to get the... Again, I'm not the best expert on perspectives, as you can see. But trying what I can. You know what? I think maybe we can draw the rest of the cat. Huh. I don't know. How does this look? Is that a ponytail or a part of the wall? I think, no, it's, yeah, I don't think there's a ponytail here. It's, you're talking about the original picture, right? The kid's hair is curly, and I think that part, oh, it is a ponytail. Okay. Well, I think that's a good point. Let's draw in the ponytail. We can definitely do that. Yeah, sorry, these pictures are so small in the stream, it's probably very difficult for you guys to make out much of anything. Let's see, wow. Oh, this thing is fun to draw. Okay, that's probably what I'll do for that. Then I can get the color. Oops. I want to do that. Maybe pick out the same color as we did before. And then get over it. No, that was a very good call from Spiders. It was a great catch here. I think little details like that makes it way more realistic. So that's super important. I can't, underemphasize. Just it's really important to pay attention to your references. Okay, I don't know why we're... See, the problem is we accidentally... no, actually, we're right. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I see. So when we did this part, we accidentally did it on our under layer, and that's why it's kind of covering up our markings. But that's fine. It's just a little bit. I'm not too bothered by it. Yeah, and then, last thing is just probably for me to try to flesh out the rest of this cat. I mean, I'm not the expert on cat anatomy. I did a few cat drawings. You can check that out on my Reddit and social. But I think this image is probably more pleasing with the rest of the cat drawn in, and that's why I'm doing this. Instead of having the cat like chopped off for some reason. And Okay, well, I think I'm pretty happy with how that came out. Okay, so I'm running into some, what inspired me to start drawing? My daughter. I saw her doing like scribbles, and I wanted to show her what it can look like if you put some practice into it and, inspire her to get good. All right. Yeah, my old tablet is lagging out here, but I'm not gonna let it stop me. So what it means probably is for the next picture, we'll be needing to start a new canvas. So this app is just, it's all about what your tablet can handle, and eventually on an old system like this, it would just kind of crap out. Yeah, and then I didn't think of starting like a YouTube channel or making any money from it at first. It was just for me to see, because I was like playing video games a lot, and then I just started doing this, and I got, keep improving as I'm practicing. I was like, wow, this is kind of rewarding to be able to draw something you're not able to before. And I was just really taken in by it because every day I can draw a little better, and I'm always surprised. I'm always kind of surprised that, oh wow, I'm able to draw this much better than how I imagined. Ah, okay. So, how do we fix this? We need to fix this by getting like 100% saturation of this exact color. And then we just put it, how's that? Ah, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. So close, no cigars. So what might need to happen is I need to just blow out, take off all of this coloring for the cat here. And then we need to just do it over, because it didn't like that. It wasn't the same. Oh my goodness. Can my tablet even handle this? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, kind of the other struggle, I guess, with this challenge I didn't realize initially, just me fighting against my tablet, because this should be seamless, but it's lagging tremendously. I mean, what can you do? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! So what is happening is with the digital art, what you got to pay attention to is what layer things are, and I drew the back part of the legs on the same part as the shading. So that was not a smart move for me. I don't know what I can do here. Let's see. Maybe we can just find like a color that kind of resembles. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I got my alarm going off. Okay, that's what it does. Okay, darker. All right, I think we're starting to get there, and then we just need to go like maybe a shade darker to kind of blend everything together. Okay, I think we're getting there. Make a new layer. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's another good idea. Wow. This is just way harder than it's supposed to be. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the new layer idea, because I don't like how it's turning out. And yeah, I think we should do that snowy koala. That might be the best idea here. See, what it really likes is for that entire area to have the exact same shade. Yeah, that's good. That is real good. Then we might need to go back in and erase the layer underneath. I think part of it is still showing through, which is okay. What I'm gonna do here is just select it, and then we're gonna do like 100% opacity here. No, or do a certain level opacity that covers it up. Again, why did I pick a black cat to do? James says you don't know who I am. Yeah, no, I definitely don't know, man. I think James is right. Okay, I think we're just gonna leave it at that. You know, it's just sometimes these mistakes, you gotta keep it in there to keep it real, you know, it's where I came from. And then years from now, you're like, wow, that was super easy to fix. Didn't know why it was so hard. And what's gonna make a pleasing color here for the box? I think red, you got pink, blue, and this is red, blue, and pink. Maybe green. I think that's why I'm thinking this green might help the situation here. So I'm gonna get a fill to here, and then try to fill that in. Yep. Okay. And maybe this should be on the bottom layer. I'm gonna put that on the bottom layer. Okay, I'm gonna try to fill up as much of this as I can, so that it makes it easier for me when I color it in. Okay. Let's see. Maybe the problem is using a brush pen. One is exactly this. It's Dustin, of course. Of course. I just didn't want to mention your name on camera. Unless you want to mention it, which, you know, is for the world to see here, but I didn't know if you wanted to share their information. But yes, we have Dustin and James here on the stream with us, and they're both my good friends in real life, supporting my stream, which I do appreciate tremendously. Oh, shoot. Okay. Huh. Well, if we ever get, you know, cyber stalked, James is the reason. Okay, so I think what I need to do is just to go with 100% Hey, what's going on, Spider? That's fine. Thank you for the courtesy. Hey, you know what? Not everybody wants to put their name out there these days. They get scared, you know? It just takes one crazy to track you down, and it's kind of the end of that. Yeah. I definitely won't leave your house. I mean, your name is out there, so it's super dangerous. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was wise to do the box here, but I mean, it makes me happy, and that's why we're doing it. But it did really slow down our painting process. Uh, anybody, anybody know how long we've been live for? It doesn't show me. It doesn't show me here on my end. I think my goal is to at least do 1 hour. $45. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, how about, if you two want something to do, or if Spider is still on the stream, maybe you guys can look up the next picture I should do. 16 minutes? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Those are... I think it's probably more towards the 45-minute range. But anyway, I want, if you guys want a mission, is go on the Reddit Draw Me and look up all the pictures. I want to go from the most recent and see if there's an interesting picture I should do next, because I'm finishing this one here. I'll take a screenshot and then we'll move on to the next one. Oh. Hey, you know what? I don't think so. Sometimes it's how long you've been watching me for that it's showing up, which could be possible too. You never know. Okay, I think it makes me happy. It's not a perfect thing artistically, but let's take a picture and we'll send this off and we'll post it. Let's see. Share a screenshot and a JPEG. Ugh. Export to AirDrop. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I have the picture here on my computer and I'm going to be posting it. Sorry about the... Oh, shoot. Thank you for the cute picture. Here you go. Okay, I'm just checking out what other people are doing with their pictures. Some of this are... Yeah, a lot of these artworks are really cute. Alright, well, let's move on to the next challenge. Let's see. Let's see if we can share my screen. Yeah, another Okay, new. Let's figure out how. Do you guys know how I can share my screen, like a screen capture? Draw me 2 hours. Okay, I think I found my next target here. And it's going to be pretty challenging, but I like a challenge. So let's see. So let me pull up this hilarious picture. Yeah. So we got a this one right here. So this was posted like 2 hours ago, and it has like 5 likes, and nobody has attempted to draw it. So we're gonna give it a shot here. Okay, here we go. And if you want to draw along here, anybody watching, it's just all these pictures are from the Draw Me Reddit on Draw Me subreddit, and you can just go find these pictures and draw along. And that's what I'm really doing here. So let me close this. Then we're going to go into another drawing here. So I will comment, what a fun picture. I am drawing you guys on a live stream. Okay. Okay, all right, well, let's draw this. Okay, let's see. This is a challenging one. Probably tell in a bit I'm going to look back at this like, well, I can do so much better than what I just did. So let's kind of block in shapes here. Okay, let's see. It looks like a gentleman in the middle. All right, and let's get this guy on the right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, drawing a group of people is always very challenging because you don't have one thing to worry about. You need to get everything in the scene relatively correct. Otherwise, it just looks way off. But I mean, I really like the challenge. I think if you're not challenging yourself, you're never going to get better. So obviously there's things that are not going to come out right sometimes. I think that's just a part of the process. Okay, let's see how that leg is. I think for this one, I am not going to color it. That usually adds some time to just rendering it. I think I'm just going to mainly tackle getting the basic drawing here right, and I'll be happy with that. Yeah, and Dustin, I will try to, when we're done with this stream, we're going to go and try to figure out how to do that screen cap. I'm sure it's something super simple that I just don't know how to do because I haven't been using OBS much until now, but it's something I can definitely figure out. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I think so. I would imagine so. It's just a lot of it. It's just me not knowing what exactly to do. Yeah, it's been really fun. I think we're gonna keep this as an ongoing series, and I think, you know, being on a Reddit where people are looking to get their picture drawn, I have a captive audience. Kind of, you know, they want to see how the picture is drawn, so it's perfect because when you're posting these videos just on YouTube and there is no audience, it takes so long for somebody to discover what you're doing. But I mean, I'm real surprised that Dustin, you found my live stream notification and just pop right on here. That was really cool of you and James to do. Come out here and support me. And then also Spider as well. I'm not sure if it's just still Spider here on the stream, the three of you guys. Really my original viewers here on the channel. Definitely OGs if my channel gets big. Yeah, you know, one of the things I need to really work on is the shapes of the shoes. So how to make them not look like a brick. Yeah, we'll need a Pogies. I'm still here. Wow. Hey, you know what, Spider? You know, the other two viewers are my good friends, but I really appreciate you guys, you for showing up and supporting my stream. Yeah, okay, well, let's just leave the shoes like so. And my personal expectations for this, you know, just get this video out there. A lot of times I'm just worried about, you know, how this or that's gonna go and kind of psych myself up. So, I mean, just actually doing it and meeting people, it's really fun. I think I plan on sticking to this. And yeah, and drawing, it's really fun. Oh my god, these guys' outfits are real loud. Okay. Yeah, this is a really challenging picture, but I think it makes it interesting. It's wrinkly. And the fingers. I don't like fingers. Let's see. Yeah, I think I plan on doing another one of these tomorrow. And I hope in the mornings, I hope you guys can be here to watch that. Oh, you hope more? Thank you. That's so kind of you. It's you know, these days there's so many YouTube channels out there. It just gets lost, you know, and I just hope that, you know, people can at least find my message and just do something instead of consuming all, you know, watching TV, movies, playing video games. Just do something you really like. Make something with your hands, or go out there and do something where you can meet people. That connection is really important, and I'm really enjoying it right now, meeting you guys, and hopefully people that post these pictures can come check out my channel. I really have fun drawing drawing them. We're about to tackle the most difficult part here, which is drawing their faces and making them look like the original. And I think we're gonna butcher it, but you know what? A year from now, 2 years from now, it's gonna be so much better. And you know, one of the things that I find lacking, you got all these famous YouTube artists, and the whole point is just really like, look at how good I am at something and you should learn from me, but there's not a whole lot of people going out there and showing you their failures and their learning process. And I think it's so easy to get discouraged sometimes because you think, wow, they're so good at it. Like, is there any point to me even like trying? Like, what's the point? And, you know, and I think everybody started somewhere, you know, and you don't see their fails. You don't see where they started. And that's what this is about, you know. Even if I get like, if I make it, so quote unquote, make it on YouTube, I'm not gonna delete these videos. I think these videos are where all the fun is, where I'm struggling to put something like this together and getting exposed as a beginner. Yeah, no, it's perfect. I really like this streaming idea. I have long form videos ideas coming, but I think I'm gonna really keep the challenges going, and because it's so fun. This lady's outfit is crazy. All right, and her hair, I think that hair is definitely a wig. No way. Okay, let's draw this right here. All right, I think I'm just gonna simplify this dress here. Just so many crazy details and not really relevant to what we're trying to do. Yeah, again, the fingers are so hard. Yeah, the VOD archives. You know what? If ever you need some motivation to draw, just find these videos and just draw along to it, man. That's just what it is. You gotta practice whatever you do. Gotta practice a ton, and a lot of it is behind the scenes. I'm lucky to come up with an idea here where you guys are able to, you know, join me in the process of me becoming a good artist. But a lot of times it's just like behind the scenes stuff. All right. Okay, let's do the faces here. Gonna fix the outlines. Yeah, fingers are challenging. Fingers are so challenging, I tell you. I think maybe in the future we should do something that's more specific to drawing fingers and hand gestures and holding different things. I think that's one of my main goals is to improve on what we are able to do here. Okay, let's start with the face. Okay, the eyes. Let's make this more. Okay, this mouth is hilarious. Let's get that. Let's try to see if we can get that tongue sticking out. Yeah. It's hilarious stuff. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think it'll be interesting to see when I do this challenge, maybe a year from now, what things look like. I think that's what. I think that's decent. These eyes are probably too high. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just. No. No, stop it. I got a tool fighting against me here. Really just trying to move this down. His eyes are kind of high up. Let me move this down just a little bit. Gonna move the ears up. Like so. And then eyelash. Eyelash. Yeah, I know it's not exactly correct. The head is lower, actually. So let's fix that. I'm gonna draw a way bigger hat here. There we go. I think that's a... Not sure how much it looks like the guy, but it's a very fun face to draw. Okay, let's try to do some beard texture here. Yeah, a lot of it is just I'm learning through the process, and that doesn't look good to me, so I think maybe just take that out. Or let's just do this type of thing for the beard texture, which is more accurate anyway to what it is in real life. Yeah, and I can't really read the tattoo, like, to your... yeah, isn't that fun? Yeah, it's sticking out his tongue. Yeah, I mean, I can't. I'm not even going to try to read that cursive on his face, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Yeah, I think I call this pretty much done. So let's move on to the face in the middle. And, okay. Let's draw the underlying face first, and then we'll try to have a goal at the glasses and stuff like that. nose. All right, a very similar idea here. Let's see. Sticking out its tongue. Man, I'm gonna get so good at sticking out, tongue sticking out by the end of this live stream. That's all I'm doing right now. It's, people sticking out their tongues. So I think with something like this, I'm gonna be using like a pencil here for the gums. I don't know what to do here. Let's see. Okay, I can kind of tell that's a tongue. Let's try to maybe go in with like a really light gray to hint at the teeth. No. Okay, it needs to be darker than my page. That's the thing. That's too light. Does that look right? Maybe I'll just leave out the teeth. And that's one of the struggles as a beginner artist is teeth are really hard, and sometimes you leave it out and it looks even more correct. Because if you don't know how to do teeth correctly, it can easily ruin your drawing. So, and I will just have to admit defeat on the teeth here. Okay. All right. I think that's okay. Wow, what's happening here? These are so rough. These lines for the head. Man. I think this purpose would just give us somewhere to start off with. But we're gonna fix this. All right. I'm just gonna do a stylized hairstyle, and I'm not gonna try to replicate his hair exactly because it's never a good idea to draw in too much detail in the hair. Much better to leave it kind of anime style, simplify it, kind of draw like what it should look like. And I think I'm happy with that. Okay, just draw those little earring details here to make it resemble more. Okay, well, lastly, this lady here. Let's see. Let me just real quick Okay, let's... So I might need to go after we finish this picture, but I do want to get it down. Let's see. You know, one of the fun things, challenges, I think frequently my head is popping out of the frame, so let me move my camera back a little bit. You know, one of the advantages, I don't know what I was going to talk about, but I think one of the advantages that you do have as a digital artist is you can't zoom in on the eyes. But I think that makes up for it in real life, because stuff like putting like an eye in without, you know, zooming in like crazy, it's a lot easier with a mechanical pencil on paper than how it is when you do it digital. So you do need to zoom in. No way for you to get those details without cropping in and trying to really get the nitty-gritty little strokes. Okay, let's see. All right, and I don't think I'm going to do the details here, but I will do the mouth. I think that looks okay. Desaturate a little bit. Try to... Okay, I think we found the right kind of shade for the teeth. Just important to get like a really thin outline for the teeth. Otherwise, it kind of doesn't look right from a distance. You have to go. Hey, it was really nice for you to join. And I think, yeah, once I finish this picture, I have to go too. But it was nice to meet you. Hope I see you again soon. Yeah, well, I appreciate all of you for coming. I mean, it just got to start somewhere when you do anything in life. And I was kind of halfway expecting no one was going to show up today, which, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because I think I'm just still improving. So part of me don't want you guys all to see my mistakes, but then I kind of want to share it. Oh, okay. All right, see you. See you. Thanks for coming out and bringing James. It was real fun. Or maybe Dustin just saying, "See you, Spider." I don't know what you mean, because yeah, it's hard. All right, let's throw in the hair here. Let's do a big brush. Oh, I'm not going. Good. Thank you. All right. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, one of the things I've learned with drawing hair is to just use like really big brushes and trying to get the main shapes down. Maybe the brush is too big. Let's tone it down a little. That looks right. That's a size 4. A lot smaller. Clean up the edges. All right. Draw a little bit more. Try to get his, I think the last thing I would do is to do the arm, do the finger. Let's try that. Oof, this is a hand study, really. One, two, three, four, and then the thumb. Man, this is a real challenging. I think this hand is slightly big. Reposition it a little bit. And this angle looks a little awkward. Okay, let's move that hand down just a little bit more. I think that's right. All right, let's sign our name. No talent. Okay, let's export this. I think we're all done here. All right, so I think for our first Reddit challenge stream, it was really fun, and I met uh, a viewer that I didn't know, and I also have friends coming out to support me. I had a lot of fun. So thank you guys all for coming out, and we'll do one of these very soon. All right, see you.